Hi guys, welcome to Vlogtober week 3. Yeah, week 3. It is Monday the 11th. Oh my gosh, I don't know what date it is. Just kidding. It's Monday the 12th and I got off work like an hour or so ago. I stopped by Target to pick up some things that I needed and then I've just been relaxing, but I am home now and gonna change and ready to relax. Today was a long day at work. Yeah, I'm ready to do nothing. So if you saw last week's vlog, which I will link for you guys, I was really close to finishing these Violent Delights. I have about 40 pages left of this. I didn't quite finish it Sunday. I was kind of tired. And yeah, I read a lot last vlog, so check that out if you haven't watched it. But tonight I'm definitely going to finish this so I can give you guys my final thoughts and what it's about. It's a dark academia, so I'll definitely tell you guys what it is and update you guys once I start reading. But yeah, now I'm going to change, like I said, relax. I have to start editing last week's vlog. I mean, like, I would like to put it up today. Toby's trying to get my attention. I would like to get it up today, but I have a feeling I'm not gonna be able to finish it all, editing and everything, but we shall see. So that is the update. Welcome to Vlogtober week 3.
On the bullet until you think you dropped it, and then he was able to pick it up. Tuesday, October 13th. I honestly cannot remember what I told you guys yesterday. I have no memory of it. Today was a really long day at work. I got off later than normal. We got like 2 consults later in the afternoon, so those always take a long time because you have to get the full H&P, and then I had to do one of the notes, which took forever, so got off late. Now I am back trying to upload the last week's Vlogtober, but I don't know why it is taking forever. I have been trying to upload it since this morning and it won't upload. It's like 7:30 now, so I think I'm gonna sit and try to finish the last few pages of these Violent Delights. So I just finished these Violent Delights and I have no idea how I feel about it. The ending was really interesting. Like literally the last line. I don't know. Like I liked it, but it's just leaving me like, what did it all mean? But like in a good way. It makes you just want to think about it. Huh. Yeah. I really, really like this book. It's one of those books where, you know, those like very few books where you close the book and then you're going about your day and you like think about the characters because they felt so real. That happens like very rarely for me, where it's not like you're thinking about the book or the plot, but you're actually just thinking about the characters because they feel so real. Like this only happened a few times. It happened with A Little Life and it happened with Black Leopard Red Wolf, where I would just think about the characters. But it also happened with this. I would like think about Paul and Julian just randomly. So to me that's like a really good sign. But yeah, I have to put all the pieces together and think about it. I will tell you guys my final thoughts and everything tomorrow once I have time to let it simmer in my brain. So it is Wednesday, yeah, the 14th. It's about like 5:30. Now I got off work a little bit ago. Today was a crazy day at work because the resident wasn't there today, so it was just me and the attending, and this attending makes you do literally everything, like everything, so it was very intense. I thought I would come and tell you guys my thoughts on these Violent Delights, because I told you guys I was going to do that last night since I
finished it. So I absolutely loved this book. It was amazing. I give it 5 out of 5 stars. I don't know if I said that last night, but yeah, I give this 5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was incredible, amazing. Like, for a debut, this is stunning. It's, oh my gosh, wow. So this is a dark academia following these 2 boys. I'm gonna try to give a quick synopsis since I have talked about it in a few vlogs, which I'll link those vlogs down below where I talk more about this book. But it's basically a dark academia, and you're following these 2 boys named Paul and Julian, and this takes place in the 70s. Paul and Julian are both queer and they develop a romantic relationship. They're both very isolated. Paul is very self-loathing, and I guess you could describe him that way. I don't really see him like that, but yeah, he doesn't think very highly of himself. His father recently committed suicide, so he's dealing with that, and he's very like awkward and doesn't really talk to people, doesn't have a lot of friends. Then you have Julian. He meets Julian, who's like the complete opposite of him. Julian is like rich, has a nice family, he's very outgoing, people gravitate toward him, and they fall in love, and it becomes a very toxic, not abusive, toxic, obsessive relationship. They just become so obsessed with each other. You know, there are these 2 boys who are so isolated in their queerness, I think. And the author in his acknowledgement also mentions this. They're just so intelligent, and they kind of meet their like equal, and then they're also queer, but in the 70s, you know, it wasn't as accepted as it is today, and so they're both so isolated with that, and they found each other, and they just like took hold of it and just went with it and tried to prove their love for each other. And it takes a really dark turn. You're dealing with the aftermath of that. I mean, the writing, like I said, is incredible. You can see these little tabs that I have. I mean, that's not even that many. There's just so many incredible quotes in this, and you're mainly in Paul's head, and you just like, it's so strange because they're both not very likable characters, but you still care for them and you still want the best for them. And even when they did the dark thing happened, like, I at least was still kind of on their side. You just wanted them to be okay and wanted the best for them, which I think is like pretty good writing, but you know that they're like not great people. So yeah, and like I said, the ending, like literally the last line was like, dang, oh my god. I think if you like dark academia, you love incredible writing. This is another writing style where you have to work a little bit, and it's intended to make you think. It's not easy, but I went and read a ton of reviews, and a lot of people are complaining that these 2 characters are unlikable, which, like, yeah, duh. They're not meant to be like, you read them and it's a good time. Like, they're dark and they're going through some tough times and they're pretentious, and yeah, like, that's the whole point. I don't get it. And I love the title, These Violent Delights Have, it's from that quote, these violent delights have violent ends, from Shakespeare. And indeed it does. But I also wanted to mention that I read his acknowledgments where he talks about where he got his inspiration. Like, he got it from himself and then also from some other things. But the last line I thought kind of sums it up. He says, the author, "What the story records ultimately is the deep fear I once carried about my loneliness and what it could do." So yes, I loved it so much. I seriously want to reread it again. It's definitely one of my favorites of the year so far. It didn't beat Black Leopard, Red Wolf. They're 2 completely different, although Tracker is also a very unlikable character and very dark and doesn't make good choices. What does that say about me that I like that? I don't know, but yeah, I'll stop talking. But yes, loved it, 5 out of 5 stars. I will update you guys once I decide on my next read. I am over here debating which book I should read next because I have some energy because I drank a lot of coffee at work so I could be awake. But yeah, I'm trying to decide which book I want to read next, so I thought I would show you guys my options and we can talk through them. So this is the rest of my October TBR. So this is a graphic novel, which I think I'm going to save for the weekend. This is a reread, so it's not like my main priority. Home Before Dark, I'm going to save for, I'm going to a cabin in the woods. I'm going to a cabin in the woods the last week of October. So I was thinking this would be a perfect book to read
then, so I'm saving that for the last week. This book, I think I'm gonna save this for next week because next week of work will probably be a lot more chill because I'm with a different attending, and that attending, yeah, she's just more chill. So I feel like I'll have more time to read this thick book. And then I'm also going home that weekend. Flip you around now. But yeah, I'm also going home, not this weekend, but next weekend, because I'll be done with my rotations here. So I'll be able to like read it while I'm home. So I feel like I have more time to read that. So since none of those I think are gonna work, I was thinking of starting Mexican Gothic because I have this. It's a spooky book and I was gonna read this for summer read, but I didn't have enough time to get around to it, and I have it here. And I need a bit more diversity in my reads. I was looking at it and I was like, dang, these are all white authors. I need to mix it up a little bit. So yeah, maybe I can do this one. It'll be a short book. Maybe I can do it. Let's try it. Thursday, the 14th. I'm really bad at remembering these dates, but yeah, I got out of work a little bit early, but I stopped by Barnes & Noble to work on my personal statement a little bit and do some other schoolwork and stuff like that. I didn't vlog anything because I was way too like stressed out, and I thought I needed to get my stuff done. But now I'm at Walgreens because I have to get my flu shot for school. We have to get it documented that we get it. So I'm at Walgreens. I made an appointment to get my flu shot. All of you guys should get your flu shot too. All right, so I am back from Walgreens. I got my flu shot, and I also got these pajamas. Let me show you guys. Ignore the mess in the background. I really got to clean up. But look. These pajamas, they are Nightmare Before Christmas, like plaid, orange and black. How cute. I love them. But yeah, Walgreens always has a really good Nightmare Before Christmas collections, like always for Halloween. I don't know why, but they do. Nightmare Before Christmas is my favorite Disney movie, so super excited about these pajamas, and they're very comfy. And then I also got some Nightmare Before Christmas socks that I'm gonna wear tomorrow with my scrubs. I'll show you guys. But yeah, I was at Barnes & Noble working on my application and my personal statement and stuff, because next week so if you know any medical students, 4th year medical students right now, we are all extremely stressed and anxious, and yeah, because next week we all can submit our applications for residency, which is terrifying. So like all of us have chosen our specialty, and now we're applying to different programs everywhere to match, hopefully match at like a program that we really like in the specialty that we want. So it's very terrifying. I can't believe it's next week. Like that is insane to me that I can do it. But yes, that's what I was working on, trying to like clean up my personal statement. Anyway, so now I am going to clean up because this place is a hot mess. And then yeah, we could talk about Mexican Gothic. I only read like 2 or 3 chapters of Mexican Gothic, and I'm liking it. She definitely, I guess I'll talk about it. She set it all up, set the story up really quickly. Like you immediately figure out what's going on, following the girl. Her cousin seems to be going crazy, not really sure, up in this like old house in another town, in a small town in Mexico, and the main character's dad sends her to go check on the cousin because they don't trust her newly wed husband, so they're going to check on her. And right now she just entered the house and it's like super Victorian. They don't have electricity, and this book takes place I think in like the 50s or 60s. I'll double check, but I know it takes place in the past already. But like the house doesn't have electricity except for like the refrigerator. It's like an old Victorian house. So yeah, I'm curious. I do love haunted house stories, so I think I'm gonna like it, but we'll see. Hello guys,
guys, welcome to another video in my car. So it is Friday the 16th, I think, and I just got off of work and I'm so happy because it's Friday. This was the longest week. Oh my goodness, this week was so long. I don't even remember what happened on Monday, I don't even know. But yeah, I'm so happy to have this weekend off. I have some plans this weekend, hang out with a friend, so it should be fun. Yeah, I'm headed to Target because I need to get some wine to celebrate Friday. Okay, there's a cart, like, oh my gosh, okay. Dang it. Anyways, I want to get some wine. I also need to get some change for laundry, you know, fun things. I am back from Target. Obviously I changed into my pajamas and I want to show you guys my socks with my PJs. These are the socks that I got yesterday from Walgreens. Aren't they so cute? Look at little Jack with his little suit on. Or I guess his normal outfit, but it's just so cute. Cheers to the weekend. So as for tonight, I honestly don't feel like reading. I know that my reading has been terrible this week, but it's just that this attending that I'm working with, he makes you do literally everything. So it's a lot of work and I have to use my brain power, and he asks you questions and you come up with the entire plan, and yeah, it's just like, yeah, I have to use my brain a lot. It's like exhausting, but like in a good way. I've learned so much. So yeah, so now when I come home I'm like so tired. So today I really don't feel like reading. I may like get the vibe for it. Oh yeah, tonight definitely want to watch a spooky movie, or I was thinking of starting The Haunting of Hill House, the new second season, because I haven't started it yet. Hi Tobes. I was thinking of either watching a scary movie. I was thinking like Coraline for some reason. I was kind of feeling like watching Coraline or starting The Haunting of Hill House. I think I just decided. I think I want to start the TV show. So I think we can do that and see if it's any good. I haven't heard anyone talk about it or seen anything online if it's good or not. So I think that's the plan. So it is Saturday the 17th. I got ready as you saw, and I am getting ready to head to, I think I'm gonna go to Whole Foods because I'm meeting up with a friend and we're gonna sit outside and have like a little picnic thing, just because the weather is so nice and I can read some more, because I did read a little bit this morning. And then I think we're gonna go to Spirit Halloween, which, you know, I'm super excited about. I haven't been yet this year, so I'm excited to see what they have. And then later tonight, I think we're gonna go like to this place, like a bowling and arcade place. I don't really know. I saw it when I was leaving Tenet. You guys saw I went to see Tenet, and like as I was leaving, I saw this place and it was like bowling, play. I don't know. It looked really nice. I was like, that seems cool. I'll check it out. So that's the plan. I thought I would update you guys a little bit on Mexican Gothic. I'm on page 82. I'm on chapter 8. So this book does take me a bit like it's hard for me to read it quickly because I'm not really a fan of the writing style. I have one of those like ASMR rooms on that I love, but let me pause it. Yeah, so I'm not really a fan of the writing. It's very like formal. I don't like it, so I can't really connect and like get into the story, but I am liking it still. It's just the writing style is just not my favorite thing. I'm trying to get used to it, but I don't know. The main character, I don't know how to say it. I pronounce it like Noemi. I really like her. She's very strong, independent, very smart, and she's standing up for herself because at the house there's like a lot of rules, and the family, you know, I said she's going to visit her cousin, and the family that she married into, the cousin, is like very English, and so they're all English, and they're Noemi and her family is Mexican. The not grandpa, but he's like the really old man. I don't know if like the family lines are all weird to me, but this like really old man who he's very interested in something called aesthetic taste, where basically you like breed this, they're talking about like this theory where people breed to have good genes based on like aesthetically pleasing people, so like beautiful people, and he's like obsessed with it. But it's just really creepy, especially since like the first comment he made to the main character, who was like darker skin, darker hair, because she's Mexican, not white, is like, whoa, you're darker than your cousin. And she's like, excuse me? She was like, excuse me? And he was like, oh, but very beautiful. You can see the mixing of like genes actually like was in your favor. This is what I'm talking about. And she's like, what? Yeah, it's just like very strange stuff, and he keeps like touching her, and it's really creepy. I'm obviously not a fan. It's really weird. So I like that we're having this kind of racial talk in it. It's making it creepier. But yeah, I'm going to head now to the store, pick up some stuff for the picnic, and then we can read some more. So let's go. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday. Oh, it's almost noon. Yeah, last night or yesterday was like a lot of fun. Ended up going to this like axe throwing place, which was fun. Like I thought it would be kind of boring, but it was actually really fun, and I got kind of good at it. I did hit the bullseye a couple times. And then after that we went to the bowling alley, which I don't think I vlogged the bowling alley area. It was like a bowling alley arcade, but we mainly just stayed in the bowling alley area because the arcade was like packed. But I did play Guitar Hero for a little bit. Okay, we went to Spirit Halloween, which I got a new mug I'll show you guys, and then I bought a couple things for my costume because this year I'm just going as a witch, like super easy. I'm not trying to be super intense about it because obviously like, you can't do much with COVID. So I think we're just, like I told you guys, I'm going to a cabin, and I found this like haunted farmhouse, but it's like walking, so you're like gonna be distantly walking, and since it's COVID, they definitely can't touch you. Because I've done haunted houses and stuff before, but I always go to ones where they can't touch you. But now with COVID, it's even better because now they have to stay far away from you. So if you've always wanted to do a haunted house, now's your chance to do it because now they can't get close to you. Oh, this is the new mug I got. I got a Beetlejuice one. Isn't it so cute? Let's see if I'll focus on it. Look at how cute. I just love the little snake on the end. I really wanted a Beetlejuice mug. I just love the aesthetic. Even though Beetlejuice isn't my favorite movie, like I do like the movie. It's not my favorite movie, but I just love the aesthetic of Beetlejuice. did read more of Mexican Gothic. I got past page 150. Yeah, so I'm almost on 160, chapter 15, so I'm like halfway. So yeah, I read like a bit today, but I definitely didn't read as much as I wanted to this week, but I will wrap everything up tomorrow. But I thought I would update you guys and let you know about my reading. I am really enjoying it. It's getting a little bit slower in the middle right now, but it's still interesting, and I'm really like curious what the point of the like what's gonna happen, because I feel like we haven't quite gotten to the meat of the plot yet. But I am really, like I said, I'm really curious, and I'm liking the setting and the characters. I'm still not a fan of the writing, but that's okay. So I thought I'd update you guys on that. And then I did watch Trick or Treat, as you guys saw. So I follow a lot of like Halloween people, community people on Instagram, and they all talk about Trick or Treat, the movie, and how much they love it. And I was like, I've never heard of it, and I've never seen it, obviously. So I watched it. It's an old movie. It came out like 2009 or something. So I like wanted to watch it to see what all the fuss is about, because people love that movie, and I don't get it. The movie was so weird, but like not in like a quirky Tim Burton way, just like a weird way. I don't get it. It's not my thing. It's kind of like cheesy horror movie, but like people freaking love that movie. So okay, I'm glad I watched it. Now I know what it is, but like I'm probably never gonna watch it again. Like I'm good. But yeah, I will catch you guys tomorrow with the final wrap up of the week. So it is Monday, and I'm coming here to quickly wrap up the vlog. I'm waiting for a phone call, so as I keep checking, make sure I don't miss it. But yeah, I thought I would come wrap up the vlog for you guys. So I know I didn't read as much as I did last week, but you know, that's what happens. Can't read a ton every single week. Last week was super hectic. But like today we rounded one patient, and now it's 11 o'clock and I'm back home. So it was just one of those weeks. Quickly go through the books that I did finish. I finished These Violent Delights by Micah Nemmer. I don't know how you say his last name, but you guys saw I freaking love this book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, a new favorite. Definitely recommend if you were looking for a new dark academia, if you like reading about dark people with a lot of things going on in their brain. Yeah, definitely love this. And then I got about halfway through Mexican Gothic, read 150 pages or 160 pages of Mexican Gothic. Like I told you guys, I am really enjoying it. The writing style is not my favorite, but I'm curious where it's gonna go, because like I said, I feel like we haven't quite gotten into the real plot yet. I feel like everything is setting up and we're getting to know the characters, but I want to know like what's really happening at the house at High Place. That's what it's called. So yes, these are my 2 books, both read. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you're reading this October or this past week, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.